Yo, they're saying too many matches like this are gonna fuck our channel.
Yep.
I mean, shit. Saying even the first time me versus Quill has been a one-round battle. Oh no, don't act confused. It's time I told you the actual truth. I did write 1 round when you battled this. Yo, you edged the first and third, but in the second round he battered you. Black and blue. Which one do you think I wrote? I'll leave that to you. Yo! Now some said he wasn't gonna show up! And I ain't even gonna mug him. Because based on recent form, that's a pretty fucking reasonable assumption. Yo! Now that's predictable, but with Quill there ain't a boatload of angles. So I'm not saying you're the first person to no-show a battle, but you might be the first person to no-show a battle, turn up to the event, and watch the whole show of battle. Yo, now to those hopeful fans, that's a low blow. That ain't even a no-show. That's a show up, then go home. Why? Because Art booked a bus to take him home and then he said he wanted a train. So he fucked the whole event. Tell this middle tier diva that this is owed revenge because you got a train to this battle. And you about to get coached again. You even ducked your clash against my verse. That's a one-rounder. You should have done the same against my verse because you cancelled at the venue versus Blizzard. That ain't very cold. Same against my verse. No excuse. He just never wrote. Back then you were getting asked. Right now you're getting told to face this YouTube sensation. Just take this L and show. Alright, this is the bad news, Quill. Your death drew near. In fact, it's all bad news. But it's the best news here. You're so desperate for a train, when I end you here, you're headlining training days for the next 2 years. Shit, he pissed off his friends. Now he's shit on the bed. I power slam him, power nap him, I rip off his head. It's bound to happen. I'm down to lap him or pit stop instead. Jump out and scrap him. I'm down for action like big body best. It's counteractive. I live off your death. This coward chat that he off-boat and like Jon Snow when Rickon was dead. Even it's counteractive. I live off your death. This coward chat that he off-boat and like Jon Snow when Rickon was dead. Even Kim Jong's impressed with this kid from the West. Frankenstein's lab design. I think Shocks is next. I'm Black Sabbath, eat bat sandwiches. The stage is what I am rocking, or act savage. I'm Pan's Labyrinth, what you facing's eye popping. But if he Quill, that's the way he written. Faded ink, I'm Gabriel's wing, faintly dipped in the blood of an atheist. Drop my raps on a pagan skin, body bag who they baby, and probably ask them to save him. Copy that like a plagiarist. I'm omni-talented, cater to all the fans who are paid who can watch it back with their mates and then probably catch what they maybe missed. Brought a faggot who lately abroad been acting the shady and got tracked by Canadians. Come on, family, don't take the piss. I'm about to go on another beheading streak. You about to catch me in the middle of it like STDs and Freshers Week. I'm about to go on another beheading streak. You about to catch me in the middle of it like STDs and Freshers Week. Probably get stage fright, buried on the same night. Funny how Quill won't see the next daylight. So cross the line. So cross the line, get ostracized. I'm sick of all your pompous lies. Don't want the title shot in private, but fronts is what he wants online. Treat him like a founding father. They offered Guy what was mine, and Quill ain't have the constitution to want to sign the dotted line. These lot turn down the shot when you've given it to them, ain't it? Then jump up lying on Twitter like you would take it. So jam, Quill, Shocks, Dubs, bring them. You knew I'd break them. I'm killing off your contenders quicker than you can make them. Because I'm the guy that's got the shit these bitches want to chase. I'll turn Marcellus Wallace to the gimp that's in the chains. That That they say is golden for soul to convincing to this place, but you get beaten to a pulp, bruv. It's fiction in this case. But you weren't even in the running, so your whinging is a waste. You're more like Monsieur Candy. If he thinks I'll be unchained, then he must have bumped his skull. If he thinks he's in this race and you ain't even got a brand, so get that shit up out my face. I'ma run away with it. Up here bodying rivals who wanna battle the champ, but not for the title. So what? Listen, what happens when I leave? Is this something you actually haven't grasped? Do you want Danny Jack as a champ? This is how you get Danny Jack as a champ. Yo, but I guess it's a tough sell when he bitched it with Blizzard, ran off to Canada and then got wigged by Ellipsis. Didn't get much love. I guess they took less to you. Look shaky with the triple dot like Facebook Messenger, but oh, Resident Evil. You Resident Evil, that type of writer still ill. So Tony, S-Class and T-Virus skills. He spent his time writing bars, should have spent it writing wills, cause I ain't here for an orderly face-off like Silent Hill. Cause I ain't here for an orderly face-off like Silent Hill. He float like a butterfly on the killing jar. You got a Mickey Mouse following in shitty bars. I got a Mickey Mouse following, cause if we spar, I use my key for a blade and it ain't Kingdom Hearts. But fuck, how can you compare us in the way that we grind? I'm 12-hour coaches, 10-hour buses and 8-hour flights. You get a 4-hour coach and you ain't able to rhyme. You're a waste of my talent and a waste of their time. Crazy. So it's like, how can you compare us in the way that we grind? I'm 12-hour coaches, 10-hour trains and 8-hour flights. You get a 4-hour bus and you ain't able to rhyme. You're a waste of my talent and a waste of their time. I bust to London, Bristol, Brighton from a place up in Fife. I had to cut my own travel, had to take what was mine. You live in London, swing a stick, you got a place you can rhyme. You got a pack on your back, I got a fucking nation on mine. I'm taking the shine that you got being Clint's martyr. Been absolutely trashed since Raptor, Vince Carter, and ain't even a patch on ill. Big Pharma, you fell cards, I'm 15 bags on the Kickstarter, bitch. And even if the guy just begs to try and best me, it's like this event. No matter how much you try sell out, your style is empty, bitch.
Okay, let's go, champs. Let's go,
Yo, this battle's been a long time coming. Yo, this battle's been a long time coming. Shit was prophesized. It's too obvious, if anything. I'm not surprised you're not surprised. Oi, make some noise for Earth's perfect matchmaking. Thanks for finally getting this shit organized. Let's all be nice to Earth. I think he's lost his mind. Bitch, you ain't got a nine. Rapping like you're bulletproof, you battle rhymes Palestine, Sharon fucking ruined you. Ark, shut you down, no I couldn't let a pussy through, you both die in our rain, these animals coming 2 by 2. It's a sprint, you get ran down in the thunder, rain and sleet, we the bouncers on the pitch, we here to fucking break your streak, you getting burnt like Kane in the Undertaker beef, now go cry me a river like the Russian naval fleet. Oi, fucking geeks, always rapping about the packs they sold. Oh yeah, these fucking geeks always rapping about the packs they sold, but he's on Norb's dick, Beasley's nuts and smacks a-hole. So he only wanted on the card because of Pat stayed home. So if he's got heaters, chains and white girls, his faggot got that black snake moan. You used to pay Smack to get uploaded. You made them rich, boys. We coming out the vault on the arm like a pit boy. But your default character is unknown son, so this is breaking out the underground 101. Chilla, this pay-per-view was made by you. That's true this time, cause Liam hit me up. I need a MacBook, bring mine. I slice his apple out. Bro, it's brand new Slimline, edit this battle on it. They got ran through quick time. Yo, I'm just doing this to add to the packet I'm paid. And Pedro's handing out sweets like it's Valentine's Day. So I give two, like a pantomime play. So I give 2 flying fucks what these faggots might say, bruv, I'm in the zone like Chilla Jones on Valentine's Day. You need advisors to stop the red beam shit like Cyclops. You only got those clips online. And now that Vine stopped, they saying this a write-off. I'm saying it's a write-off. Death Note Netflix special. You getting whitewashed. Look, you called Real Deal a racist in that Ku Klux Klan member verse. But you two rap lines about straps, knives, and selling work. And expect all of us to believe you. Even though you're defo nerds. Why? Oh, because you're black. That's the most racist shit I've ever heard. Danger, how can someone I've never heard of match the fire that I write? Bitch, behave yourself, like Chilla's done his entire adult life. Yo, behave yourself like Chilla's done his entire adult life, but I ain't addressing him now because he shook at the big battle. How you fuck you living in and looking like his shadow? Yo, how's Chilla always calling me out like I ain't that guy? And then they offered him in battle, he's like, paybacks, right? You just waste my time. I will slay man's rhymes for trying to call me out and dock me at the same damn time. Yo. Finish off, yo. Last night I battled Quill for like 19,000 views. Right. Yo, last night I battled Quill for like 19,000 views. Then it's us versus them from his peak now for you. And after that, it's on to Sharks. I will beat down that dude, and after that, I think it's about time someone learns how to spit 3 rounds and lose. Yo, Real Deal is in Dot Mob. Nah, but seriously though, that shit is literally the best. One of those decisions that they instantly regret. Look like Real Deal. Real Deal. Are you kidding with me, Rex? It's like, Mooka asked him as a joke. I didn't think that he'd say yes. Yo, battle rap crews are gay enough as it is. Battle rap crews are gay enough as it is. But that is not on. They're about as Dot Mob as Mossprop. Yeah, I still remember when Trevor would brawl with Fresco and Roan. Now he's in a crew with Rex and Mook. Bet you're incredibly close. I can relate to having a little gang so your friendship would grow. Me and my friends had a gang too when I was 7 years old. And remember when you battled Tony, you had that fucking race round? Like Art pushes him because he's black and he's who they want to stay crowned because they already got the nerds, but wanted thugs in their crowd? They're doing the exact same with you, but the other way around! It's like Trailer Park Boys meets The Wire. It's like Trailer Park Boys meets The Wire. It's the fucking worst. So it's funny, the only thing they got in common is their bubbles burst. But yo, he hates it when I rap about The Wire and Breaking Bad because he grew up without a TV and an RV, so it makes him sad. His first car. Yo, he grew up without a TV and an RV, so it makes him sad. His first car was his house. He had a racist dad wearing plaid that's Nigerian, built with planes that crash. His trailer trash. When I moved out, I went from a house to a flat. You couldn't move up because your house had a flat. And the bandwagon damaged like Danity Kane. They living down in a hole like Alice in Chains. Yo, you ever seen the scheme?
That's fucking heat.
Say it again!
And the bandwagon damaged like Danity Kane. They living down in a hole like Alice in Chains. Yo, you ever seen the scheme? It's exactly the same except they crack pipes with rocks like Andy Dufresne. scene they live in, the Oxycontin got them nodding like the schemes they spit in, so keep your best trained spotting bars. We ain't listening, it's Lochgelly, not Lochgelly, we CH different. Yo, when you battle B Magic on Smack, you climbed around like, I don't know about the hood, and got some laughs around the crowd. You battle white people for white crowds, you're trapping out your house or spin a puppet like, what the fuck was that magic round about? See, he blends it Yo, let's go! See, he blends it to surroundings, it's harder for us to see him, and in different cultures, clubs, this is karma for this chameleon. You're gangster, bro, you're not. Stop switching your...
I'm sorry, yo. He blends it to surroundings, it's harder for us to see him, and in different cultures, clubs, this is karma for this chameleon. You're gangster, bro, you're not. Stop switching your bars, or I'll have RD the chef seeing Michelin stars. But if you want to throw in a Scottish bloke, then maybe just forget that. For Mr. Weller's substitute is taking on his next class. Fuck the right, save it for the next scrap. For the first time you'll see a real deal shaking with the left hand. See See red and real deal shaking with the left hand. See red and X man, that Cyclops flow. Kick this Yankee off his high horse like Taekwondo. We're trying to beat with the...
Tell him!
Kick this Yankee off his high horse like Taekwondo. You got a maul bored through the middle like Qui-Gon's robe. Look, we were men about years ago. His name was more known than mine, but over time has caught up with his slow decline. I put in work, he fell off. I'll own this guy, I'll dome this guy. I'm not about to let a teacher take away my golden time. I'm not about to let the teacher take away my golden time. From street rappers to Christian rappers, you've been getting zipped up. Just got beat by A-Ward, I'll beat you till you're N1. Told him you're the devil, too rugged to handle. Told him you're the devil, too rugged to handle, and got tanned cause sin ain't enough of an angle. So get But you told him you're the devil. Too rugged. You told him you're the... Guys, you told him you're the devil, too rugged to handle, and got tanned cause sin ain't enough of an angle. So get the fuck off your high horse or get bucked from your saddle. The little people hold me down like Gulliver's Travel. Gulliver's Travel. So fuck your hype off Smack. Come here, get your vinyl snapped. I got a cult following like Spinal Tap. They get a whole different type of amp. So fuck your hype off Smack. Come here, get your vinyl snapped. I got a cult following like Spinal Tap. They get a whole different type of amp. Cause my ink's off the wall like a tribal tat, and the writing's on it like the Shining's back, and you locked inside with Jack like here's Johnny. I've been leaving here at first light, crawling out the woods like a termite. You might have beat up A-Verb, I ain't here for a word fight. I'll turn this poetry slam into third-degree Burns night. You and Fresco always end your bars with different. That has to change. How the fuck can you both be different when you rap the same? No, but I know what he's thinking. I'm someone he may not beat. So he'll write, how I beat the real champ on an A1 sheet. Well, this is A1 covers versus A1 beef. Had my aha moment, jump in the picture like take on me. So here's my take on you. See, in grind time he would rake in hits, went to King of the Dot after Shady Biz made it sink, tried to get on Smack and they vaulted all his greatest vids, saw on fire shots online, then made him split like Agent Smith, Smacky Beasley airing it, saying that he'd take the piss, left him in the cold so he crawled back to Canadians, his stock dropped to rock bottom, they don't have to pay him shit, this rapper's so salty you think he'd be worth his weight in it. So you can fuck around
be on 100,000 leagues. He like a PC game because he's running out of steam. He like a PC game because he's running out of steam. Now they starved this cunt. Got him spitting bars for crumbs as David Dickinson. He went from a real deal to a bargain hunt. He was whack for a while, now he's someone that a few feel. I'm acting like a Tory, I'm getting rid of the New Deal. Acting like a Tory, I'm getting rid of the New Deal. Acting like a Tory, these blades at a B. Smith cut different. Fuck bitches, I made it to beat tricks. You get Cicero, Philly flowed. Yo, you get Cicero, Philly flowed. 1-2, give and go, these Glasgow kisses won't be underneath the mistletoe.
I see you working. Let's get it.
Yo, these Glasgow kisses. Yo. You get Cicero, Philly flows. 1-2, give and go. These Glasgow kisses won't be underneath the mistletoe. We seen what happened with A-Ward. Everything that Christian wrote had a teacher lost for words like the Da Vinci Code. Cause you ain't been the same now. You ain't been the same now. All your former friends departing. Now this ain't something all his head or hearts in like a cross from Henrik Lund. He ain't been the same now that his former friends departing.
Oh man.
Cause this ain't something all his head or hearts in like a cross from Henrik Lund. Dunzo with Americans, you get kicked to the door. And after this, don't come north of England no more. And tell Trump he can't visit the course he paid millions for. I'll bar the shit out the real deal. Then have my leader bar the shit out of you. Yo, he said I don't do what champion's supposed to do.
That's good.
Don't even try it, bruv. What? Rinse every contender till they have to scrape the barrel to find me one. Yo. Hey, yo. What up, Don't Flop? Yeah. There's some shit we need to get addressed. Yeah. About my third title match and the level set for the next contention. Shit, I've been defending against these plebs and every weapon that gets to step and saying they next up till they get crushed. Shit, you better tell them. I write a madness, the pad is remanded, the pen is sectioned. Psychiatrists have to wake it up inside like Evanescence. Psychiatrists have to wake it up inside like Evanescence. But still, it's this time, it's this guy, till they get rejected, then forget them quick as my 27 level setting steps to get my rep to legend, never mentioned in any sentence with the any henchman, 10 a penny, beggy cretin, URL clones with less aggression, dick sucking, roster filling, petty yes men, flavor of the month, one trick pony, co-main event, and peasant. But yo, if they say he's the next ascension, then Jed condemn him, and you can know that the road to hell is paved with the best intentions. Let me simplify. Getting this shot must be dead depressing. It's more a compliment to my dominance that you got the shot without any question. Yeah, without any question. No fans upset, no debates, no ifs, no ands, buts, yeah. Cause I've rinsed the whole roster out that had some threat. You ain't the next one up, you just the last one left. No fans upset, no debates, no ifs, no ands, buts, yeah. Cause I've rinsed the whole roster out that had some threat. You ain't the next one up, you just the last one left. The upper half and middle, he already know what tier he and he barely hopes he'll make it close. I can't take him serious. If he shocks, then you're thunder. Cause I'm definitely seeing him and the noise you make will let us know how far away from me.
Fucking hell.
behind me. They think he went Bruce Lee on dude because you rely on wordplay. I gas him up by speaking truth. You supply the ticket link. I supply the reason to. They wonder he can even win. They wonder can I even lose. This is the only thing he's ever done or ever will to get decent views. I'll get a better offer than this in a week or two. This hands down, no question, the best battle that he will do. So how's it getting peak for me? Cause this is the peak for you. When I battle against my inspiration, I got writer's block. When he battles against his inspiration, it's this title shot. Talk about my dying dog. It's hardly that deep. Plus I doubt they're stupid enough to bite when you bark up that tree. But when my sons become stars, when I depart from the scene, no, that's the only thing similar to Marley and me. Shit gets stopped based on a forum, a bandwagon that shuffles your ears in an echo chamber, your ego trapped in a bubble. I'll expose what he's written, is average and muddled, that Joe shocks when it's vibrated and his pad getting rumbled. Your biggest accomplishment is nearly beating Tony Lad. They judge me off my wins, not the wins that I almost had. Small room battler. Had to whip out the death note for the physical embodiment of the fiddler's elbow. But you put him on a big stage, he's boring as fuck. You got this battle off a loss. Him and Tony was judged. And I ain't saying you don't deserve your shot. That would be totally nuts. I'm saying you only deserve your shot because nobody does. So this December, Chuck's the psychologist, aka fucking Dr. Dimwit, said if you're feeling lonely at the holidays, and you want it, if you're feeling lonely at the holidays, and you're going to do something stupid, well, I bought us in. You all can ring. I'm here to talk and listen. Bro, what do you think is on their wish list? Oh yeah, because there's nothing that's going to make me want to not kill myself. Like talking to sharks on Christmas. Man, the wife left. The wife left me. The kids have gone. It's just hard, bro. Yeah, say nothing, so we want to use bars cuts. Yo, they're playing, what can kill me quickest at the time? Fucking slashing at the wrists while they're hanging from a bridge. And with the hand that they're cutting, they got a strap up to their wig. More death on his Sims than a psychopathic kid. Yo, everyone that called you with depression are in bags, or were obsessive little fans just pretending to be sad. Yo, everyone that called you with depression are in bags, or were obsessive little fans just pretending to be sad. Except one. The wrong number. Wrong number. He's just trying to ring and get food. Spent 2 minutes on the phone and he killed himself too! Imagine, you ring him up, feeling so suicidal. He sends you a ticket link, like, could be worse cause I'm battling so for the time. Yo, you're battling so for the title. What? You should have mentioned something, right? Oh fuck. No, you did mention it. 700 times! Big man, you were so excited for this. It was ridiculous to see. 36 years old. Like a kid on Christmas Eve. Scrunching up his throwaways. Stick him on a tree. Could have sworn he heard a Don DeMarco by his window just to see him. Yo. Man, he's all excited about a title match, like, let's get busy. Because he's 36, trapping in a dead end, didn't he? Says he got points on the snow, you a beg friend sissy. You see Shocks as just a hoe, the SX tricky. Say that you've been playing everything. Yo, saying that you've been grinding every match I've done lately, and sent him off the rails, watch his backside 180, this clash might come crazy, thinking this is a test, he'll slide down the poles till he's 50-50 at best. Hope you didn't bring your gun bars. Yo, hope you didn't bring your gun bars to then test your penmanship. We best friends forever, this what Red Dead Redemption did. Hacksaw Jim dug his best ever entrances, facing the plank on some Ed, and Eddie shit. I'm facing the plank on some Ed, and Eddie shit. Facing the plank, you've been sentenced to drowning, lad, for your mutiny. The crew with me, never will crown or champ. That's what rebels do. Arse tone, never but out in that. He a rebel without a cause, you a rebel without a chance. I don't have guns, that's just the sound of my raps, bruv. Spit these bars, they slash tongues and collapse lungs. I don't need a strap tuck, I'll just put a grand up and watch the look on his face change with a bag on his head like Manhunt. I'm a man tough. I give a fuck if they do the trapper, cause he's getting tired of it, that's a proven factor. Tweeting, I need a job, this is getting old. What a stupid wanker. The rebel flagging in the hood like the Dukes of Hazzard. I'll put him through the rafters. You can never be the champ, you just reach the front of the queue, I'ma send him to the back. But in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man can start raining. The two-eyed man sees through it, ain't partaking. The bird's eye showing the kingdoms they aren't saying. And my third eye open, they thinking I'm stark raving. More like a thinking I'm stark raving, nah, I'm Carl Sagan with this pen, bruv. Fuck the makings of a star, I see my next son. But they won twice at the Fiddlers like they next up. And make them think they have a chance in hell, till they get one. Yo, my third round closer, I don't want you to show me less love. I just don't think you got what I was trying to say at the end, but I said they win twice at the Fiddlers like they next up. And make them think they have a chance in hell, till they get one. So welcome. Don't mind the hounds at the gates. Ignore the mounds of remains and towers of flames, the pitch smoke, brimstone coming out of the lake and the sulphur shrouding your face. You come around to the taste. You hear the howls of pain from the dam, bound and restrained, now being flayed. The sound that it makes, so loud that it makes the ground start to shake. He's now in a quake, falls down through the plates, comes out in a cave, and all he thinks now is to pray. Opens his eyes and he's surrounded by grey, looks down, it's the same. Shook as hell, couldn't tell if he was pushed out or escaped. No body around him, no form, power or shape. Just doubts and mistakes echoing round and round in his brain. And how it would change if he was just down here again. All the hours he'd wasted. And how at your age a crown or a chain was his proudest of aims. He can't breathe, he's drowning in shame. He's now gone insane and can't tell if he's been here 10 seconds or thousands of days. You see? Hell's what he put himself through when he accepted this. You see, hell's what he put himself through when he accepted this. Tweeting all day about how tough his prepping is, stressing over everything, over questioning his penmanship. Purgatory's when it clicks, he's 36 and all he has left is this. My left hand pushed him there, my right hand let him live. The echo was regret he neglected shit just to prep for this. Taking breaks to sell or take cat and sniff on the ends, and if at the end he quits, that's when I sent him to heaven is. Now do you get it? It's literally groundbreaking. I'm not your soul, son, I'm your sin and your salvation. Spend all this time taking our I'm not your soul, son, I'm your sin and your salvation. Spent all this time thinking how our pens shape up. This ain't a pen versus a pen, it's a pen versus a paintbrush. Straight up. Fuck the scene, man to man. Judges please, mid-30s, mid-20s. How are you looking up to me? And how have you become this week? Went to Sheffield to bar out. Seen Theo and his boys. When he started taking bars up. And I blaming that on the scene. He ain't got a front from his fans that ought to come at his fam. Ain't brought him up like a man. He thought he ducked from the scrap, then thought he won in this clash. Got too much bone in his head and not enough in his back. I ain't saying that you're weak, just that you aren't well-rounded and who you beefing when you speaking like you spark men out and then you ended up on stage doing bars then pouting. Guess that's why he called the rebel. The arse fell out him. Shit, I'm like Pesci in Casino.
Fucking hell.
I'm like Pesci in Casino. You beat me with your hands cool, I come back with a knife. If I end up with a stab wound, I'll come back with a gun. If you're the first to let the strap shoot, I'll come back with a black watch / SWAT in a tank too. That's a metaphor. Just to let you know, I ain't the type of chap who you'll hear in interviews saying, they stripped me of my manhood. Well, you could beat me the fuck up in a fight, Shucks. That's true. The difference is, you stick it on my toes, you would have to. But if he keeps chasing titles, then he'll stay in hell. But I'm too petty for mercy, I'm a retain as well. You think I'll let this bandwagon jump in, style biting, middle-aged, obsessed, fanboy, faggot, dweeb take the belt? Then I got 2 words for you, Shucks. Nah, you're a champ. So you wanted to hear, right? Poor lad. Win or lose, bruv, I hope you listen to this verse back. And gain some perspective on battle rap before it's too late to turn back. Because this title means nothing. And you don't even deserve that. The last 2 rounds, I know that'll get him. So for this one, send Shucks to hell, I'm about to send this joker to heaven. From when he turns and he awakes and starts stirring in his grave, to when he looks up at the sky, sees the pearliness awaits as he's returning to the saint spirit desert in his remain. Just kidding, motherfuckers! I'll learn from my mistakes!
Let's go, Sean! Let's fucking go, Sean!
Just kidding, motherfuckers! I learned from my mistakes. I'm back snapping the mass band to get thumped like a jackrabbit. Lumberjack with bad habits and snap tax, you can't hack it! I'm back snapping the mass band to get thumped like a jackrabbit. Lumberjacks with bad habits and snap taxes, you can't hack it. The shot clock was lock stock. Bragging I'm pragmatic. Took a breather with the blues, now I'm back like a asthmatic. Yo, fucking ride alone, right at home. Me, myself, and a microphone. It's time to go. Anyone can get it like a crisis loan. Yo, but he says he's top. They say he's top tier without any doubt. But he's lost every round against Yunnan, Tony, Og, Chiller, Gem, and now it's death he's found. Most up and comers trying to get to the separate ground. At the gate screaming, let me in. He's behind the gate screaming, let me out. Yo, but Don't Flop wanted to get him clout, so they bought a deck and then stacked it. Gave him Bama Lamb and Leeds because they thought he'd prep on my casket. Made it on grime, at home, got his friends to come back it, and he ate 18 wheels on the road, Bobby Rex on the back shit. Yo, there is no way we correlate. It's Christmas Day to Boxing Day, you instigate to compensate. The list of greats I bodied make a trail of dead animals singing Wimble the zombie way. I was coming here anyway, you ain't in my way, you're on my way. He's not used to doing battles like this. You'll have to pardon him. He's trying his hardest and his crew have a high regard for him because they all speak Zulu. Hey, now that ain't a racist bar for him, it's that dialect click never made it out the region that it started in. Yo, see they know you're getting washed. Yo. See, they know you're getting washed. But I bet Leeds gets gassed though for a slim chance of a slim chance like a D12 rap show. This is Fidel Castro meets El Chapo. Hey, about to be Ben Blindcode. Okay, his youngest to boo me. If you raise him as a heckler, leave mark his son red. I'm just airing out the messenger. Cause when you're airing out the messenger, you mark his son red. That's what the kids do now, right? Remember what they just said? Then do this with their hands. On the part that some get. Is that my hardest punch yet? That's a no-no, cuzzy. Like I'd let these rappers that so-so judge me, I kill Bill 'em. Let these go-go's in the dojo touch me, I head top 'em. See you in the kimono ugly. Couple bad sports and put 'em on his top like a polo rugby. And let's go with Yunnan and Gemini. Cause I remember when this hoe thought we couldn't hear his bars, only registered the flow. So he rapped very, very slow. We caught everything he wrote, and he got buried by them both cause it's better when we don't. Yo, that's why you verse me as certain death. Cause the shit I write is Sun Tzu on psilocybin mushrooms and Percocets. See, my best performances get even better when they're heard again, and your best performances are when we barely understood a word you said. Yo, he was slated as a future champ. Sorry it turned out this way. His bottle goes out the window when the Warriors come out and play, so catch him by the door. Yo. His bottle goes out the window when the Warriors come out and play, so catch him by the door later, lying there beheaded. Shinsuke Nakamura, it gets vile in the entrance. You gonna take the Undertaker's place? Somebody take the reins from Mr. Pirate Radio set and bust my way to fame. You're like Sports Interactive. From Mr. Pirate Radio set and bust my way to fame. He's like Sports Interactive. Says he's gonna change the game every year on FM and it fucking stays the same. Now, what's your whip by your girl? If I run to your yard, you're probably breaking in her heels while you're running your bars. Says he's... No. Plus your whip by your girl. If I come to your yard, you're probably breaking in her heels while you're running your bars. Says he's in love with Tori. She's his sun and his stars. Nah, you getting bossed by a Tory like the sun and the stars. See, if you mattered, you would have been in the graveyard sooner, but I make moves by myself like Neymar Jr. So, you were sweating butt. I said, Shock, so you got, he said, we got, I said, set it up! Because I was clashing for it. Because I've been absent for a minute. I've been planning my decision. People asking for a sick note like I'm clashing for a living. Now the fans are out here itching, anxious, sitting, twitching, like I ditched the whole scene, like I'm just clashing for the chicken, like is it Canada or Britain? And I'm baffled by the bitching. Because I've been there every time when someone cancels and a battle needed switching. So I did this for free, in the pit. Let's take it back to the beginning. In the pit, let's take it back to the beginning, because the only thing that's sold out is the chances of him winning. This is your last fucking chance, you cunt. If you choke, then it's finished. I mean one stumble, one stutter, they are gonna be livid. Don't even skip shit. If you wrote it, then spit it. Fucking go to the British. The thought's got me going ballistic. I'll decapitate this clown. I'm leaving Tony with stitches. Cause to buy back the respect to the folks that'll witness, I'll cost an arm and a leg. And I'll loan it with interest. Beat him to death with a... Yo, to buy back the respect to the folk that'll witness, I'll cost an arm and a leg. And I'll loan it with interest. Beat him to death with the handset he's been phoning it in with. Yo, but let me calm down and explain so you can actually understand this, mate. Imagine it's Saturday, you're watching Harry Kane at a match away. You got up at the back of 8, travelled ages, passed his paid, found out he hasn't trained and was out all night doing crack cocaine. Has a crappy game. Every pass he makes is into massive space, lacking pace. Every shot's one your fucking 9 could save. 40 minutes in, his hands are waving, the gaffer says, Harry, is your hammy sprained? He's like, nah, I'm just knackered, mate. It's not funny though, is it? You should be fucking embarrassed. I want you to hear these next two with no other distractions. See, when you're judging a man, it's on the sum of his actions, not what would have happened if he had done what they asked him. It's about hunger and See, when you're judging a man, it's on the sum of his actions, not what would have happened if he had done what they asked him. It's about hunger and passion, and I see absolutely none in you. So versus Tony's a close battle, that's the fucking truth. The empty money grabbing shell he left behind I'm running through. Where's the real Tony and who the fuck are you? But it's your fault, because you don't incentivize the dude to ever try improving. Because every time he fucks up, or every time he loses, it's if he really cared, he would have had a great performance. It was the opponent's big shot, and he didn't want to take it from him. Shit league, small crowd, left it late preparing for him. You're running out of excuses, and I'm running out of patience for him. See me, I always try my hardest. If I lose a battle, I lose. And Tony never tries, so he's duped the fans into views. Like if Tony ever tries, think how good he'll actually do. But Tony wouldn't try because he couldn't handle the truth. Nah, Tony's scared to... Yo, and he's duped the fans into views. Like if Tony ever tried, think how good he'd actually do. But Tony wouldn't try because he couldn't handle the truth. Nah, Tony's scared to try because he wouldn't have an excuse. But you will not say you didn't try. I will not allow you. They're not trying to hear that shit. I am not about to. Even if it's whack as fuck, it still doesn't sound true. It's just been so long since he tried, he's forgotten how to. But when you watch him choke, you're like bridesmaids watching as a groom takes an unwilling bride and toss her in a room. And you're standing in the hall. And you're standing in the hall, hushed, talking in a group like, cover up your ears, it'll all be over soon. Yo, I mean every time the guy chokes, you always let it slide though. He don't choke more than I do, he chokes more than I don't. See, I choked against Caustic, and rightly so. I got no end of shit for that. He chokes, minutes pass, crowd's like, chill, you'll get it back. There's a weather scheme against Ark, people like that shit is crack. Jones does a scheme against him and they're like, chill is whack. Right? Bro, see my standards, I set them myself. And see when I fail to reach them, I better myself. The fans set your standards, and I bet that it helps that they set them way lower for you than for anyone else. But you'll see him in the... But you'll see him in a whole new light when I slay him. Caterpillar in a chrysalis, it's life-changing. He wanna go out with a bang on top because lately he been clashing lots. No effort, only showing up because of the cash they brought. And try and bag a groupie because he likes to get his salad tossed. Old man, last legs, this is the last chance he got. If we retired on our last battles, for me, the hats are off, mass applause, clap towards my silhouette on the sunset as I canter off. You, getting hauled up by your angry boss like Tony, your stats have dropped. Take another battle lost by the end of the week and I'll have your job. Me, I get a full pension, golden handshake and a watch. You get a P45 and a cardboard box. So I see him on the edge of the pier. Yo, I see him on the edge of the pier, barely hanging on, hands on it, stamp him off, fingertips, hand to God, Rice Krispies, crackle pop, ex-murder, Kalashnikov, cool water, Daffodil, beats, body, hassle. You shouldn't be the, last word, you shouldn't be this out your prime. I know you're under 40. I'm giving Uncle Payne. Ain't a show he done with Lordy. If I spit 3 rounds I don't lose, that's over fucking corny. I don't need to say he chokes a lot. His slogan does it for me. Yo.
Can't take me out because I'm here.
Yo. What you playing at? Pushing 40 banging groupies after battles, bro. Yo, as if that wasn't bad enough, you just admitted you gave your asshole up. Being reminded of Leeds United, you finished once your batty sucked by some 3 out of 10 treating your colon like a Capri Sun. And ain't you the guy that wrote a whole round about dub stuff out bum liquors? Alright, hindsight's 20/20, like tongues up sphincters. Hey, I'm on loved up dinners, you're a butt stuff winner. Send her home with a cola slushy tongue and a fucked up finger. Yo, you can eat all the ass you want, Tony, but that's definitely queer. Felt like a new man after. Hadn't rapped better in years. Then he approaches girls to flirt, but he asks questions that's weird, like, you want to know what it feels like to lick Dan Henderson's ear? Yo, we even admitted it against dialect, now it's sounding less retarded. Of course he likes to get his salad tossed, he surrounds himself with arse-licks. Who made it? Who told you, give up the title before they make you beef Scots? Well, I was holding down the league, he was taking leave from. So call me a paper champ, I may agree cause it took him this long to find his stones and paper beats rock. On that, see all the people he's mentored? They would completely dismember him. But power's an illusion and he's seen as a veteran, so he calls them all his youngers to keep them in check and shit. Like, please your benevolence, do bequeath me your blessings till I expose it as what it is. Just a sneaky attempt to fuel the ego and decadence of a zealous celeb trying to keep up his relevance. Might as well with the Hollywood write a sequel and edit it called Honey, I Shrunk the Kid so we could keep the inheritance. Still you all treat him with reverence because of his peers that'll pressure them. Like when he said you got Munchausen's by proxy. Cause you ain't as sick as he thinks he is. So for those of you who don't spend your spare time being a therapist. That's a disease that is prevalent from the genes you inherited. It's where people protect their kids to extremes in development. They believe that they're very sick, so they'll be their dependents and even feel the effects of any disease they repress them with. Yo, see, when you understand the subject, it isn't even complex. And being niche with your references doesn't mean you're intelligent. In fact, it's completely irrelevant. Watch this. He in the pits of despair, like Morgan Freeman and Seven did. Followers in the same mascots of V for Vendetta shit turn heads. Ain't the scene from The Exorcist. But this time, it's the priest that's possessed with it. Serial killer eyes. You got beef with a replicant. He more like Stephen Hawking. Can't stand up on his own 2 feet, so his brethren gas the inner workings of nothing and the theory of everything. Yo, but I know what you're thinking. Of all people, it's me that would tell him this. Well, fuck off and study the last 3 years of my penmanship. Any page that I wrote was straight for the throat of the MC. I'm presented with completely direct, because that's what being effective is. Not needing a PhD in forensics or degree just to get the shit. So clear that smoke and use those mirrors to be introspective with. My only other concern is you can see your reflection behind that giant fucking ego and shield the pretentiousness. See when you pick a big enough lie and keep repeatedly telling it, people either accept it or don't feel they can question it. So if this my Rushmore battle, you can keep it as derelict. I just made my own one out of the peak of Mount Everest. Tony started the rumor he was the best, reinforced harder by his close partners. If you agree, you get it. If you don't, you just don't understand, because Tony's smarter. And that's the difference between having your face on Rushmore because you're a dope barra and having your face on Rushmore because you're a stone carver. Yo, just like I said, totally under-prepped. It's not even about the fact that I'm solar if you show me enough respect. Ain't about fucking with me. You don't even fuck with them, so I'm 30 and Tony like, oh, to be young again. Yo! So you ain't working in a nursing home, you living in a nursing home, you just wipe your arse so you think you work from home. But he got that poison in his blood. I ain't no Romeo, fool. We going 40 years back, I'm taking Tony to school. They say he bucked well in the pen like a rodeo bull, but now a demon on his case like Tokyo Ghoul. It's like John Reno and Leon trained me. Yo, it's like John Reno and Leon trained me. Rip C off, beat Pro, but we on leads not phase me. 13 got lazy, and did I beat Shucks? Maybe. Shit, I coached T-City like Heron Gracie, and I ain't put the gi on lately. So let's roll his career. It's been over for years. You battled every single person in the low middle tier, left home the death note. What I wrote will appear on the Paradise Papers, cause you have no business here.
Fuck it out.
Yo. Yeah, we might be cool, but I ain't coming this to ask us. Spitfire turned shea butter to molasses. It's like the Big Lebowski, I bun him in these clashes. My Donny Hart stopped now, I'm covered in his ashes. Shit, you've been burdened by destiny since the first that you've been burdened by destiny since the first that they mentioned me. It's some Johan Cruyff shit, the turn of the century. You've been burdened by destiny since the first that they mentioned me. It's Johan Cruyff shit since the turn of the century. But tell me more about your music. All that shit you said to Thomas about how he got all them views but ain't seen the views from the label's office. Well, it must have been breathtaking. The guy weren't telling a lie, but you had an amazing view from the highest shelf they could find, bro. Yo, and he had dreams of a 6-car garage, a nice mansion, full tilt, taking his money like Ike Haxton, threw him overboard, washed up with the tide crashing, so if he got a torch and it whistles its life jackets. Found out he a Tottenham fan. I died laughing, looking like it's Wembley here. Sounds like Hamden, full kit wank, about to see his life flashing. Stomp him and get spurs on my boots like we line dancing. Listen, you got murdered by Bobby, now you get murdered again. Yo, you got murdered by Bobby, now you get murdered again. How could you send for rehearse when you don't rehearse for your sends? Murdered by Bobby, now you get murdered again. How could you send for rehearse when you don't rehearse for your sends? And telling them that you don't try, cause they small sounds very scared. It's old school wrestling. Falls count anywhere. And and you've had a massive fall from grace. I'm talking Shane atop the cage. Rollins Reigns, the Rockin' Kane. I don't want a face that contemplates mugging off his mates, acting all the way honest Abe on the way to the stock exchange to exchange his stock for some pocket change. I'm not afraid to talk today the truth he tries to obfuscate, cause respecting fans is more than just a friendly chat on the break. It's still giving a fuck even after the deposit's made and not showing up with bars you forgot to spray cause you wrote them on the way. I'm solid. I'm Solid Snake. I clocked the grey fox has changed. This is the send-off they picked you. This is the send-off they picked you. It's revenge they don't expect them to live through. So go on then, give your goodbye speech. I'm not pretending we'll miss you. Oh, and take the shattered remains of your legacy with you.
A couple of people said this battle would be close. And that can't slide. 6 years since we bowed. What's he done in the last 5? Absolutely nothing. What he's done since is get carried by his damn side, lost a battle to me. That was his peak, and I've been champ twice the best in the fans' eyes, squad depth, franchise. Couple of people had their money on him in this clash, right? Well, place your bets now. We play a banzai. I'll snap like a shark player. Place your bets now. We play a banzai. I'll snap like a shark by a landslide. You've had quite a losing streak. The frozen one to chosen one, from baptized to eulogy. But you ain't falling off from that high. In fact, it's back like it used to be. Cause 6 years later, you're still just that guy on Luna's team. Cause ever since he retired, you've been going nowhere, dog. Hung up the jacket you still hanging from the coattails of. Same way without him, you ain't shit in the scene. Grew too big for his minions like Despicable Me. Yo, so I got questions about his name. I could ask him by the dozen. Like, why is he called Mark when he is one and Matter when he doesn't? About his name. I could ask him by the dozen. Like, why he called Mark when he is one and why he rock a boy's tat or a Mitchell and Ness? Is it because he's thinking it's fresh or because his hair's thin and he's stressed? I killed him in 2010, so when I spin him again, head wiggle need a brand new wig for his head. Your best bet be park the bus, defense heavy, say bench press me, the Sanchez when he met Jesse, less Teckers and Benteke, more paper than dead belly, hold up, perfect 10, this shit's about to get messy. Yo, he just called me a tramp because I don't need to get paid when I fucking clash him. Do you know why? I'm so fucking rich, it doesn't matter. Yo, you know when you've got like a overlay kind of pally dealer, but you keep going back because they've got like stupid good weed? Well, one thing led to another. Now they're a 2-on-2 team. Yo, he's always trying to talk to him about grind, trapping events, grind clashes and sets. Matter just wants to go home and play Minecraft with his pets. Yo, that's why you only battle once every 2 years. You should try battling less. It's like a mix of Top Boy and Pineapple Express. Yo, yeah, you made it in the league, but you had to beg it though. Slide in DMs like the Makaleli roll, but now they man drew them up. So you had to beg it though. Slide in DMs like the Makaleli roll, but now they man drew them off. Cause all they use is glory holes where P pitch on girls like Call of Duty story mode. Luna, you still got some time to get free transfers in. Replace this clown, anyone on my team batter him. Thought that the window was closed, but he's been panicking cause it's deadline day every time that he's battling. I guess he's just another manager that signed his mates to spit. Picking up scraps like Nines' label did. Top of what league? Only headline. Yo. another manager that signed his mates to spit, picking up scraps like Nines' label did. Top of what league? Only headlines you making is on the newspaper that you propping up the table with. Yo, this is a 3-0 sweep though, your bars are just washed. Go join the queue with P and O'Shea to argue with Talks, or get split apart with the Ox like you bargained with Klopp. So much blood come out his troop you think the Arsenal lost. What? Shark City. Yo, you Shark City bitch. Shark City bitch. Surprised to see you here, man. Didn't think you still exist. Surprised to see you here, man. Didn't think you still exist. Thought I killed you last time. Well, fuck it. If you live through this, brought Yunnan with me to stick a pyramid in his rib. Oh, so when we battled 6 years ago, yeah, I know, just keep it. I said your girl was out your league and it wouldn't last. The only reason she was with you is because back then you were good for cash. As soon as that shit ran out, you'd up and leave your stupid ass. So how's it going now, Mark?
Yeah, you were right.
In reflection, probably shouldn't ask. Yo, honestly, it's like crazy that our Facebook relationship was pay as you go. Look. Yo, she ain't even given him a text. She just straight left him and ain't text him. Your old bitch flew the coop like Jane Jetson. But oh, let me guess. I'm in a long distance relationship, so I ain't shagged her. Great banter. Been living together for 2 years, you lonely gay wanker. So you ain't getting brain after I beat... So you ain't getting brain after I beat the dog shit out of this beige rapper, but every single thing about you is grey matter? Or maybe the classic, all he raps about is Game of Thrones, making jokes about how shit my life is from his basement home where he stays alone, while I'm on a plane to go to the Maldives because I'm making dough, have more airtime on the Maldives than he's had on the radio. I used to think you'd make it, bro. Now I'm disgusted by the sight. You could have come up by his side, now you're stuck on a decline, getting drunk at open mics with no money, love or pride, barely struggling to get by, doing nothing with your life. So here's the real sad side. Go suck your mother dry, man.